I do be dying out here. Well, English interesting, so I'm around 10 seconds behind. Oh, yo, evening Ching. Ching, if you don't mind me asking, how old are you? I'm appreciative of you always being here. It's honestly wonderful and it helps me out a lot. But sometimes I'm unable to really put my finger on the way you act, if that makes sense. Oh, that's some Pella. I'll show you I'm over the age of 14. I just like Jen said that. Fair enough. That's honestly that's the perfect answer. That really does answer all my questions. Yo, what's up? Hey, Lamy, Exel, and Lean. Wow, all of you said hello at the same time. Anyway, thank you for confirming that for me, Exel. Sorry, Ching. Really does help out. I'd rather not accidentally treat you like a kid, just because of the way you speak. Speaking of which, how was all of your days? Some would say Kaisen. Well, that can't be true because I don't speak that language. Objectively incorrect. Hey, erudition stuff. I am getting a new phone for my birthday, which can allegedly run HSR on the highest graphics. Interesting. Are you not interested in an iPad or anything like that? That is wonderful, but I got 13 fragments. Oh no, I got 80 fragments. Oh, beautiful. Okay, this is a good run already. Nope. Well. I am poor, I'm not buying an iPhone. No, I mean an iPad, but sure. That is the best negative curio. What am I farming? I'm farming Talia. Talia and Vonwak. Vonwak I can use on a lot of characters. Talia I can use on my break characters. Oh wow, okay, the run is going excellent. I think I should farm other things, but I'm not that interested in other things. Maybe I should level up Jui's talents. Apologies. She lives. I'm so sorry for not streaming yesterday. I usually commit to my once every 2 days schedule, but yesterday I skipped out. Oh, nice. Wunderbar. Ah, Hay Fever is kicking my butt. Awful. Awful. No, it is where it is. An erudition path. Yeah. Erudition path is the strongest path, and in second place is... Oh wow, this is excellent. Good for Poppy's Eagle Van Rack. Win, 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 loss. Always grab room there. Nihility. Nah, I'd definitely say Erudition's stronger. In reality, Elation's the strongest path, but like barely anyone can use Elation right out of the gate. Elation's the best supporting path. Just, it does so much. The power of offense, the unmitigated power of the sun.
過去の伝説
Yeah. I'm told Paso Elation's good. Elation is absolutely, it has the strongest blessings. The weakness of the Elation pathway is that, you know, the requirement for
過
follow-ups.
去の伝説
But once you get Cat's Cradle, it's definitely the most, like, it's better to go for Elation than it is to go for your own pathway of blessings. I am dumb to think that Erudition pathway was always locked behind Golden Gears. Same for Propagation, and probably if we get a new pathway in the 2.3? Yeah, in the 2.3 event, we should
過
also,
去の伝説
you know. Hey, Demon Lord.
天木部下 敵データ集捕獲マーク起動愉快な反撃の時間です
Punk.
始まり捕獲マーク起動愉快な反撃の時間です動じないで
全てが消
Pump.
敵ターゲットを確認
Always make sure to pump your enemies.
え涙雨
If you complete Golden Gear Secrets or whatever that's called, it gets added to normal. Yeah. If you just if you get all the endings, it will give you. If you basically unlock the story behind it, you get to unlock it for everything. Oh, but this is better. All these bad. It's better. No, I should have picked. Whoops.
天木部下見て見て
誇らしい過去の
I
伝
can't
説
wait for 2.3.
ひどい雨に
Golden Gear, sorry, Simulated Universe is definitely the best part of Star Rail in my opinion. It's so fun.
敵データ集捕獲マーク起動愉快な反撃の時間です敵データ集捕獲マーク起動愉快な反撃の時間です
Still haven't done Golden
放
Gears.
流あり
I feel lazy every time I see the real strategies you have to do.
人事
I'll do a run and I'll tell you. It's incredibly fun. Yeah, it's just really fun.
世の万物人事な
Bonk.
始まりくださって
インド
It is like the strategy part is true, the rules part isn't. It's honestly just find blessings that are really like basically make your character as strong as possible, and then respect the enemy. That's basically it simplified. Cat's Cradle, love to see ya. It is long. It is very very long. It takes time. Have you seen Golden Gear C12 Final Boss Level 1 Island Soul? Yeah, the blessings like Capitalist Run. There's so many things you can do to like break the Golden Gears. I guess we can use money. I show you it was Alan, absolutely. His multipliers, his inherent multipliers are just that strong.
見て見て
Hey, 2 wins in a row. What are the odds of that? I have Cat's Cradle, so I can go for that. What's your favorite dice? I don't know. I think it might be Trotter, but I don't know. I genuinely don't know.
始まり動じないで
出発全てが消
I never thought
開
about
始い
it.
たしますおや
Interesting.
データ収集完了捕獲マーク起動愉快
The
な反
occurrence.
撃
Yeah,
の
I
時間で
definitely like the occurrence one. The occurrence one is so fun and easy.
そうよ一体
え涙雨来る気が
Round 2.
涙雨
Have you tried company time? I have. But like company time, maybe I should do a company time run. Barson. Yeah, maybe I should do a company time run. It's been like ages since I last did company time. Make a wish. HP. Give me after test. This after test is better. Okay.
天木不破
Yeah, I guess we're just upgrading
過去の
everything.
連鎖
Oh shoot, okay, I almost messed up there. And there we go. I forgot I didn't have the cost decrease.
ひどい雨になりそう
天木不破
Bonk. Oh, Nihil the enjoys. What's up, Will? How doth thy be?
敵データ収
Ah,
集
use
捕
this
獲マーク起動愉快な反撃の時間です始まり始ま頑張って
引導を渡そう
敵ターゲットを確認おや
Maybe.
万物
Minus one run.
な
A bit much. An overreaction,
世
surely.
の万物引事な
涙
Alright, I'm cleaning my kitchen thinking about getting pizza. Pizza's nice, but surely you could do better. Whoa, he lived! Whoa, cool guy. Does the character selection and drink smith go away? Yes. It does go away. To my knowledge, so you should get it done ASAP. Man, how fast?
優しく動じないで
あなた
かくれん
それ
ぼし答
から運命の
え
衣装
見つけてごらん
すべてが消える出発の時間だ引導を渡そう
敵データ収集か捕獲マーク起動
Yeah, this should
愉快な反撃の時間です
I just auto clicked through the drink event. Damage.
Namida.
I disagree. I think it's a difference in, you know, I think it just wasn't your type of mini game event. I like making the drinks, but yeah, like, it definitely didn't scratch the itch that is Star Rail's combat focused nature. Lightning with break effect, obviously. Ooh, nope. Swing and a miss, swing and a miss. Unfortunate. But yeah, it is once again just a mini game, and obviously it makes complete sense if you're not satisfied with merely getting a mini game. And this is a purple. Hello, server. Okay, I let memory serve. I'm like 64 in now. The one should be playable. A lot of NPCs should be playable. I hope. Oh well, yeah. Story's interesting. Yeah, I'm 64 in. Thank you very much for the follow, Jolteon. Jolteon Lapras, let me guess, those are your favorite Pokemon. Lapras is a good choice. You serve all the Jing Yuan of Genshin. That is a sentence of all time, let me tell you. I'm hesitating on what to choose for character selection. Who do you have? I'm way more into the story than Genshin. Yeah, I'm way more into Star Rail's lore than I am in Genshin's lore. Like, the coolest thing about Genshin has got to be the stuff that they're, like, withholding. Like, I'm more interested in the God of Time and Capiteo and all the other stuff that that hasn't happened for so many years and isn't gonna happen for so long. Whereas in Star Rail, everything about the Aeons are so interesting. It's so, like, everything about the Aeons it's so, like, fundamentally interesting. It's unlike, like, the way Genshin does its Archons is so bland, which is the best way to say it. It's just the god of each element, whereas the Aeons in Star Rail are so interesting. Mythos ascended to godhood just to spite Naus. Naus wanted to find out the secrets for everything, and Mythos ascended to godhood just to be like, nah, fam. That's not how this works. That's so, like, that's godly levels of pettiness. I cannot, like, that is godly levels of pettiness. That's so interesting. The fact that they basically became nigh omnipotent just to spite another god is so funny. It's like, the level, ah man, that's so fun. So fun. I love everything about the Aeons. Lan's constantly hunting Yaoshi. IX is just a blob that wants to die, but at the same time doesn't die. This is all so interesting. Everything about the Aeons are so infinitely interesting, man. Okay, I've got like 3 more runs, right? 4 more runs, actually. But do I want to use... Is also the gods having counters to each other? Yeah, it's like... It's so wonderful. I love everything about the Aeons. Do it, you won't. What am I doing? But yeah. I mean, Archon's power level can't be compared. It's not the power level I'm interested in. It's the whole dynamic of them. The Archons are Archons mainly because they won a war a couple of years ago. There's no intrinsic... There's nothing else to it besides the fact that, like, 4,000 years ago, a war happened, and the 7 elements were the ones that, you know, won. And it's like, that's like, alright, okay. Then, like, the other gods seem interesting. Like, imagine if there was an Archon of Salt. That is, like, that's so interesting to think about. And in Stariel, we have that. We have Elation. We literally have a god of stupidity. Not stupidity, of just randomness. And that's way more fun as a concept. Does Hanya have any use? Yes, actually. She's very good for teams that want to spam skill points. Or teams that have very skill point expensive supports or sustains. She's like... if you have Sparkle, you probably won't need Hanya. But Hanya does absolutely have her uses. Just consider her a slightly worse Sparkle. Not slightly. Hanya is... like... quite a bit worse than Sparkle, but Hanya still is useful. But if you have Sparkle, you most likely won't have much use for her. When is it Hanya only SP? Is it Hanya only has SP positive? Pyla is like +3. Sorry, plus. That's like Hanya is incredibly SP positive. I wouldn't say only as SP positive as Pella. When Pella is just like ludicrously SP positive. They let the Aeons be complex and they have enough where the rivalry matters. Yeah, like, what do we call it? The reason why so many people are interested in there's literal beef, or well, like, obviously, you know about Neuvillette. Neuvillette doesn't really like some of the Archons, that makes sense, right? But then the thing that people are most interested in is, like, if Neuvillette and Zhongli meet, would they have a fight? People are genuinely interested and want to know the answer to that question. And that's because there's conflict, that's because there might be drama going on, and that's fun to think about. And that's the most we'll ever get. Unless like the Fire Archon, unless Murata or unless the Tsaritsa start actually wanting to throw hands with the other Archons, it's gonna be all happy fun times. And that's way less interesting than the Elation blowing up a planet just to get at Akavili. Or the Hunt, or Lan hunting down. I can't believe the spoiled volunteers. I don't think you can access that quote until you finish Neuvillette's. Until you finish the Archon quest. But I might be wrong regarding that, Jolteon. I accidentally pulled Sparkle Z1, so I don't need Hanya. Fair enough. Might go for Galaga. Galaga's getting insane. Like 2.2. I don't know who balanced 2.2, but they were on the good stuff. Galaga's going to be insane in 2.2 onwards. Galaga's definitely the best 4-star. I'd say, like, best limited 4-star right now, once 2.2 drops because of a specific character. I don't know who balanced 2.2, they were like crazy, but good on them, I guess. Yeah, what I'm saying is, the Aeons are done so much better than the Archons. like this, like the lore in Star Rail is done better. I think that's like I think the oh, this is the best out of these three, but man, does that suck. Hey, man, me, right? Only got one, but that's fine. I think the reason it's done better, wind, unfortunate, imaginary, physical. I think the reason why it's done better is because Simulated Universe. Simulated Universe, like, is basically doing God's work when it comes to expanding the lore. It's letting the Aeons be as interesting and developed and like methodical and have so much stuff going on to them than Genshin could ever let happen, because they wouldn't like it, they'd have to do specific events for it. Yeah, like Simulated Universe allows you to dive into the history of the Aeons, so you're allowed to see like the good, the bad, the ugly. Whereas we know next to nothing. Like in the past 4,000 years since the Archon War, we know minimal. We know more about the past 3,000 years of the Aeons and all the interactions they've had than we do about the Archon War, and we've had 4 years in Genshin. What coming character am I most interested in? Well, if you mean, do you mean in 2.2 or 2.2 and 2.3? Also, if you don't need the 4-star, pick a character you already have. E6, it's free 160 jets. I mean, it's a free one pull. That's quite a weird way of saying it. But yeah, it refunds you enough to get an extra. Does this matter? I aren't running. Okay. I'm running Acheron, which means it's 12% crit rate. Firefly, my beloved. If there's a lot of Sam animation, what am I looking for? I'm looking for characters. I've got Fujuan, doesn't matter much. Pella, doesn't matter all. Curious, one broken. This is 30% damage, but I might as well get this. Oh, excuse me. I would always say go for a character you don't already have, just in case you end up wanting to build them, because each character has their own niche. But with characters like Sparkle existing that are just basically better versions than like Kanya, I think you can go for characters that you just increase damage down. I think it's a lot easier to snipe a character you want. So like if you was to tell me your current roster, I'll tell you which one's good. But I'll definitely say if you don't have Gallagher, get Gallagher. Like absolutely, if you don't have Gallagher, get Gallagher right now. Both patches, Robin, Boot Hill, Jade. It's right now. It's for me. It's Boot Hill, Firefly, and Jade. The priority is Boot Hill, then Jade, then Firefly. But if Firefly's animations are really cool, I'll commit to Firefly and skip Boot Hill's weapon. Is Bronya or Sparkle better than Harmony MC or Boot Hill? Neither is better than Harmony MC. Harmony MC is broken. The reason why you might see people use Bronya or Sparkle with Boot Hill is because of zero cycling. My apologies. Hay Fever is kicking my butt. Anyway, the reason why you might see people use it is because Boot Hill is very backloaded. So if you have a really high investment Boot Hill that's able to do like ludicrous amounts of damage, you don't need the damage that Harmony MC is. Am I skipping Robin? I don't know. I'd like to skip Robin, but if Jade is follow-up reliant, I'm gonna have to get. I don't know. Like I'm actually interested in Robin, but there's like 2 to 3 characters I want after her. Like I'm definitely getting Boot Hill. I'm definitely getting Jade, just because I like as someone who loves physics and an aspiring astronomer, I love everything to do with space, physics, time, all that good stuff. Which means the element of quantum in general, I'm gonna get every single character. But like, if Jade's teams are follow-up teams, that's gonna be incredibly sad. Am I free to play? No, not entirely. You could argue that, yeah, I'm not entirely. I've never bought a pack, but I have bought the monthly, and I've occasionally bought the battle pass. So no, I'm not entirely free to play. I will say that I kind of not needed to get the monthly. In a way, if you look at my, how much money do I have? This is better. Like, if you see how much pulls I have on me, let's count. If assuming I have bought the monthly since the game's release, it's 30 days. It's been 1 year. That's 12 monthlies worth. 12 monthlies is 10, 20, 3,000, 30,000. It's 60,000 jits. I currently have around 40,000 jits on me, so it cost me around 1 or 2 more. Not relatable. I guess you could say it's not relatable. It would cost me around 1 or 2 more. 5 stars I don't have, which I can make do without. I can make do without seal. I can make do without seal and then signature. I can make do without. In a way, I can make do without sparkle. Man, this is incredibly like. Man, do I sound rough? I'm not free to play, no. I can definitely argue, though, that I didn't need to get what I bought. If that makes sense. If you're relatable, you'd be using Void. I'm so sorry, I'm boring. I'm not relatable. What Jade even do? I always like quantum characters and Jade's design. Yeah, Jade's design is amazing. We'll have to wait to find out what Jade does. But if Jade is follow-up, then that means I'm in a rough spot. Hey, Brendan Devat. Catch Cradle, I need you. Merchandise. If only this is break effect. I'll keep it for now because it's attack. Maybe I could use it on Luca or something. Kyosha. Funk. And it broke. Got nothing back for it. Download Yanqing. Shaman's Slight. I believe I've seen this before. Discard 2 random. 2 star. I'm down for this. Okay, losing this is bad. Losing this is alright. Win. Well, mediocre. I kinda lost more than again, but it's same difference, I guess. If she's followed, then it might rip Firefly for me. She at least has my interest. I'm just interested in Jade. I have. I'm not curious. I have 1 broken. I have 2. I have 2. This is fun. I'm trying to work on the Zhuyi team, but I'm skipping Ruan Mei. Ouch. You don't need Ruan Mei, but boy, does Ruan Mei make a massive difference for Zhuyi. Ruan Mei affects Zhuyi's break damage and also the rest of her non-break damage. You should be able to make do with Qingyun instead, but like, it is a massive difference. I hope you're aware of that, Kaza. Wait, who are you skipping Ruan Mei for? Oh, we're upgrading, yikes. Oh no. Shoot. I guess we'll upgrade this. Wow, that was so not worth it. Astocles fraud me, I'm afraid. Why are you skipping if you don't? Yeah, that's what I want to know as well. Why are you skipping? Well, it's not as if Ruan Mei is... your account is bricked without Ruan Mei. But, like, I am interested in why you're skipping Ruan Mei. You don't like it? Fair enough. That's gonna be one of the most valid answers I've heard. She strikes me as boring. That is, I kind of agree with you. I actually would have skipped Ruan Mei if whatchamacallit, if Ratio wasn't given out for free. My goal was Ratio and skipping Ruan Mei, but then Ratio was giving out for free, so I was like, I might as well get Ruan Mei. That's quite fair enough. Gambling addiction. Nah, I got... Oh, shoot. Oh shoot, second hand.
またか
Oh no.
少年
She face tanks it.
おや
出発の時間引導を渡そうあなたそれとも全てが消える
かくれんぼし答え見つけてごらん砲丸を消化勝利
引導を渡そう
How he's alive.
また
Okay.
音量
GG.
転換
But the thing is, there's no one who has Ruanmei's value. I disagree
捕獲
entirely.
マーク起動愉快な反撃の時間です
Yeah, let's talk about if you don't have a DOT team. Okay, make up any team, and I'll tell you. Sorry, if we exclude DOT for now, there's a ton of teams where Ruanmei is replaceable. Like a ton of teams where Ruanmei is
作戦報
replaceable.
告書は後ほど
Ruanmei is excellent, but a lot of the time she isn't like by and far the best unmitigated support for a character. Man, rip. Like in break teams, okay, fair enough, new niche. But if we take her out of break and DOT teams, like in hyper carries, use Bronya or Sparkle or Tingyun or Pella or Silverwolf. There you go. In follow-up teams, you can make do with Robin now. You can use Tingyun. You can use Defense Shredders. You can use Topaz. There's tons of teams which don't need Ruanmei. Ruanmei is absolutely brilliant. I don't want to like get it twisted. Ruanmei is like one of the best characters in the game, but I wouldn't say she has like the most value in the game. It's entirely account dependent. If your account doesn't need Ruanmei, it doesn't need Ruanmei. Like if you have a hypercarry team, like if you have a team of Akron and then you have a team of Jingliu, Ruanmei has little place in either of those teams. In Akron's team, you're going to be using double Nihility, maybe like a Silverwolf Walt Sustain. And then Silverwolf Walt Sustain with like Sparkle maybe. And then in Jingliu's team, you're going to be using Bronya and then Pella. Ruanmei doesn't replace any single character in either of those teams. Ruanmei is a downgrade in both of those teams. What do you think of the current team for Firefly? We do not talk about leaks. But if my pure guess is that if we are moving towards a break meta, I'd say one of Firefly's top teams, since they're Fire, is going to be Firefly, Gallagher, Ruanmei, and then 4-star coming out in 2.2. I guess you use dot team a lot. Yeah, for dot team, like Ruanmei is excellent, but again, it depends on your account. If you was to drop Acheron on an account with no Nihility characters, Acheron will not be good. Like, even Acheron is account dependent, and that's crazy to say out loud. There's very few characters that can be slapped onto any account and just work. Blade is one of those characters that can just be slapped onto any account and work. He requires such minimal level stuff. Like, Sustains, like Luocha for example, can just be slapped onto any account and just work. But there are other characters that don't. Ruanmei, you could argue Ruanmei is a character like that. She buffs like all the valuable stuff, but she isn't really best in slot for a lot of teams. Ruanmei isn't best in slot for follow-up teams. She isn't best in slot for hypercarry teams, etc., etc. Thank you. I was gonna bald if you didn't mention him. Ah, I told you the solution to balding. Are we doing another run? Yeah, we are. Surely we get the God Fizz Orb. Robin also works for you, Clara. That's... Does she? I don't think she does. She. Well, yeah, theoretically she does, but like if Clara takes too many turns, then her ult follow-up thing gets wasted. Okay, but you, Chink, you almost made me choke. Just reading your comment tricked me. In a free-to-play scenario, you might not have every single Harmony character in the game, and Ruanmei can't compensate. Yes, that's what I mean. It's entirely account dependent. It's not a Ruanmei is the single most unmitigated. Like no one else has anywhere close to Ruanmei's value. It's just account dependent. You're absolutely right, but it's again it's account dependent. Hey, 2 for 3. I think that's fine.
ことなし過去の伝説
Like, I'm not gonna try and argue like Ruanmei isn't one of the best characters in the game, but it is account dependent. Like right, like Ruin Mei is one of the, like Ruin Mei has one of the most broken techniques in Simulated Universe, and I'm not using it in Simulated Universe because that technique just doesn't work with Acheron. Like it's just entirely account dependent. Elation, Hun, no, rather Hun. All of these. I'll get this, I guess. Isn't Robin and Ruin Mei have the same skill kinda? No, wait. No, not at all. To my knowledge, Robin doesn't affect weakness break efficiency. Like, weakness break efficiency is a big reason why Ruin Mei is going to be godly for break teams.
ひどい雨になりそう
If she didn't have that weakness break efficiency, Ruin Mei would be so much worse for break teams. I'm pretty like maybe Robin's skill Robin's skill could have the exact same like damage
世の
numbers
万物
as Ruin Mei's, and it still wouldn't be better simply because of the break efficiency. It's a different niche that Robin doesn't have access to, and that's fine. Like there's for different teams, different roles. But who is Ruin Mei's account dependent? If you could play it, I just gave you examples. Like if you was to pick a hypercarry team, Ruin Mei is like
開始いたします
is like third or fourth potentially best choice. I'm sure for Zero Cycles she's excellent. No doubt about that. If you care about Zero Cycles, get Ruin Mei E1S1. That's a different argument. Like in pure hypercarry team, oh shoot, well it's the best one here. Hey, always banded me, you're right. Like for hypercarry teams, Bronnier or Sparkle is absolutely better than Ruin Mei, just due to the intrinsic value of their just to the raw numbers wise, they are better. Ruin Mei splits their damage across. For follow-up teams now, Robin's going to be better. My apologies. For people like Acheron and Nihility characters, going to be better than Ruin Mei. And even then, Sparkle and Bronya can at least debatably replace one for nuke showcases or if you're running World Sustain. I guess I'll go for this. There's just a lot of times where you can be like, I don't need Ruin Mei here. What does How Many MC do? I didn't watch stream, I just had to break things. How Many MC was not in the stream. They did not show How Many MC, but what you call it? A specific 4-star character in 2.2 is broken. They are completely not balanced. Either they're not balanced, or basically the meta is going to be break going forward. No, whoever was balancing 2.2 was on the good stuff. They was like, they were truly on the good stuff.
過去の伝説
Cause frick me, yeah, but like Ruin Mei is still good. Yeah, Ruin Mei is still good, but she's never best unless like for DOT teams you could argue she's best, but that might change depending with Robin or not. For follow-up teams, she isn't going to be the best because Robin exists. For hypercarry teams, you can replace her with people like Pella for the extra defense shred on DPSs that like the defense shred or defense ignore because it skills. Unless, like, obviously the changes if you have Ruin Mei E1, but most people don't. So like people like Pella might do better, people like Silverwolf might do better for certain Zero Cycle stuff in and Bronya and Sparkle are always going to be better in hypercarry teams. Then you can use Tengyun. Tengyun's energy is going to be way more impactful, along with DDD and all that other stuff. I will not like. Ruin Mei is excellent, but a lot of the time she isn't the best choice for a specific team. You can't go wrong with Ruin Mei, but you are like. In very few times could you get Ruin Mei and be like, okay, this like Ruin Mei makes my DPS the best DPS in the game. This is excellent, but do I have Cat's Cradle? I don't. But okay, Ruin Mei is absolutely like amazing. She's brilliant. She's like I cannot compliment her enough. But a lot of the time she will not be the best character in. She will not be the best support for your DPS. and going forward with more supports that get released, that's the king of their niche. Well, I hope you know what I'm getting at here. I should have... Shoot, I should have used Fujon's technique. I hope I don't die here.
陰陽転換
Yeah, but roommate is still... Yeah, but that's what I mean. Oh, shoot. That's exactly what I mean, though.
答え見つけてごらん
Roommate is still good, but it good doesn't matter when you're looking for the best. Roommate can still be good, but being good is still worse than being best. And that's what people mostly care
それと
about.
も全てが消える
砲丸を持ってみるべしそうよ一体優しく思った
Because if that wasn't the case, then people wouldn't care about what meta is. Yeah, people just wouldn't care about the meta if they didn't care about what was the best.
涙雨
This isn't like I hope this doesn't touch. I'm not trying to say that Ruin Mei sucks or that Ruin Mei is just worse than like Ruin Mei is worse than Pella, because she isn't. That's not what I'm trying to say. But like a lot of people definitely, you realize that a lot of the time you can always just run someone else instead of Ruin Mei. But in terms of utility, I think getting Ruin Mei out of all the Harmony cards bring more to your account. That depends on the account, as I'm saying. It entirely depends on the account. You can't just say, I think Ruin Mei is the best Harmony character for an account when it's entirely dependent on the account. That's what I'm trying to argue. It's account dependent. You can't just say flat out Ruin Mei is the best character for X's account. Sorry, for all accounts, because that's just not true.
ひどい雨になりそうだ
天木
I know what you mean. Like Ruin Mei's definitely got the most. Ruin Mei's helps the most. She like is usable in every single team. The resistance shred, the damage percent bonus, she helps every single team. There is no team Ruin Mei is bad in. I understand that. Like Ruin Mei has more uses than Bronya does, than has more uses than Sparkle does. She's multifunctional. Ruin Mei is good everywhere, but like she isn't the best in like 90% of teams, and that's what I'm trying to say. I can't say Ruin Mei is definitely the most valuable character when a lot of the time people care for how many pulls can you get with 24,000 jets. If we do 16,000 jets, 100 pulls, you get an extra 150 pulls. No, I'm wrong. It's 24,000.
弾に当たって断絶
No, I'm right. It's yeah, 150 pulls. I hope that answers your question, Chief.
命のいずれ風に
Yeah,
吹き
Ruin Mei is definitely one of the best characters in the game, but I'm not gonna, again, it's just entirely dependent on the account.
涙雨
That's it.
触れては触れる
If Ruin Mei works good in every team, she's better in other. No, I disagree, because what if the account doesn't care for Ruin Mei? Just get lucky. Yeah, those 150 pulls might be 150 Luochas. You never know. It's not about, because what if for one specific account Ruin Mei does nothing? What if for one account you already have all the best supports and Ruin Mei is just benched? What then? She is not good for any account. You can't say she's good for any account. It's too broad. I'm done to reroll. Win, 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 win. Wow, actually, that was sick. Defense. Defense. Yikes. Did you solve the Kenki grouping? No, I have not. People, like, I've been watching all sorts of YouTube videos about it, and they're like, either have a secret technique or I'm just failing. Like, even my friends that I've had trying to teach me just say that there's something up with my account. But they're all doing it on, like, mobile or iPad, so I don't have... maybe it's just, like, an iPad diff or something. Basically, the way it works is if... Oh, nice, nice. If Kazuha uses his skill, then apparently the dashing Kenki doesn't run towards you. Oh, well, yeah, he doesn't dash, which means they all get grouped up. I want the white edition. This is just as good. No, this is better. Fuck.
鳴り響き
But in that case, of course you don't need that. Just as people already have Exactly, that's literally what I'm trying to say. It's account dependent. Like, Ruin Mei is definitely the most multifunctional of all the Harmony supports, but it's entirely account dependent on if she is the highest value. Hey, bro. Sucrose clears. No difficulty. How many characters are you going? How many characters are going to be rerun in this update? Just one. No, there's another one as well. It's Topaz as well. Yeah, thank you, Jotio. Robin is honestly a Zero Cycle toolbox character. Follow. That is true. She has so much potential for Zero Cycling. Not even just potential, she's just good at it. Oh, okay. Oh. Tompaz. My apologies. It's kicking my butt, this hay fever, okay? I get to get a freebie.
紳士継承
One, two... I'm a new player. Oh, interesting, Cyclone. Do you have Ratio?
根は戻る始まり始まり
You smoked it last No, I just...
動じないで
I don't do that stuff. Although I'm interested in what it'd be like, I don't do that stuff.
命のいずれ風に吹き落とされる
Well, Ratio, definitely invest in... I'd actually like to... Well, never mind. Cyclone, if you want some advice, you can ask for it. I'm not gonna just... I'm not gonna just tell you stuff right away. I don't... That would be so imposing. I almost became a prick. That was very close.
引導を渡そう涙雨
Please and thank you. What do you want advice on? Until Wednesday, literally everyone has Ratio. Want to make sure. I don't remember off the top of my head. You're alive. That's incredible. Okay, now you're no longer alive.
かくれんぼ答え見つけてごらん
Banners. In what way?
世の万物印字
The upcoming banners are going to be... Oh, shoot! God damn it. Can't you leave me alone, please?
研究の価値あり
I'm 3 for 3 right now. Why are there so many spiders in my room? Oh shoot, I'm almost dead. He stole a character. Yikes.
本質は同じ
Yo, what's up, Buzan?
涙雨
So about... yeah, okay. Yo, it works. Robin, the first half is follow-up orientated.
来る手を
If you're interested in follow-up teams with Ratio, you want to roll on Robin first and
また
Topaz second.
罪を背負ってしまった
Otherwise, a Boot Hill is... I'd recommend Boot Hill to every new player ever. Boot Hill's so good. Quantum... Oh, well, this is just a kick in the balls, isn't it? Oh, I'm the only person who liked the stream. Oh, really? Yes, you are. Well, not anymore, but yes, you are. Why Boot Hill? Boot Hill's broken. I don't know why they balanced him like that, but he's broke. Okay. Cyclone, you're new to the game, right? Then, just to help you understand, how far into the game have you gotten into? Like, where exactly are you? Hyperspeed Adventure Draw. Oh, the true ultimate build. But how far into the game are you? Should I use this for... I'm done with the story. Oh, are you? Okay. Then you completely understand how difficult it is to deal with enemies not on element, right? Like if you have if you bring ice DPS character, like if you bring Ratio to fight an enemy not weak to mastery, yeah, Boot Hill will never have that problem for the entirety of Star Rail going forward. For the entirety of Star Rail going forward, Boot Hill will always be on element. So to reiterate, every single enemy in the game is weak to Boot Hill. Every single enemy will lose a gunfight to Boot Hill. That's just how it works. That's just in his kit. That's just his nature. Nothing more, nothing less to be said. Boot Hill is that strong. Surely one of the characters of all time. It's crazy. I have no idea why they made him a skeleton key. Does Boot Hill apply a physical weakness on his technique or both? So if I fight the final boss, I can win. Yeah, you just use Boot Hill's ultimate, and all of a sudden they're weak to Boot Hill. Silver Wolf is not becoming obsolete. With the new game mode of Apocalypse coming forward, being single target focused, Silver Wolf will start getting way more usage. In fact, she might surpass Pella in it. With another one of the reasons why people say Silver Wolf has a lot of problems is the inability to spam her ultimates. But if you do have tutorial, which I think they might either release a 5-star variation of tutorial or something like that. If you have tutorial, she will be spamming her ultimate, which means she will be performing excellently in Apocalypse. Silver Wolf is not becoming obsolete. She's just getting. It's just. It entirely depends. Like, if you've seen some of my stuff, like my Omni DPS comp, which is Akron, Silver Wolf, Ruinman, well, it can tackle any content in the game. Like my DPS doesn't care which element is implanted, but Silver Wolf can then implant any weakness. Ruinman helps. It's a really fun comp to run, but then again, it is premium. I'll do another one. One more for good old sake. Right. You can implant min weakness to yes. Interesting. Oh shoot, I'm on the wrong boots. No wonder. That's better. It would have been easier with. Yeah, Silver Wolf is absolutely good, but like again, Silver Wolf is dependent on the stage your account is at. The earlier your account is, the better. So what team can I get with Boot Hill? Boot Hill is one of the most free-to-play friendly characters in the game. We don't talk about leaks, but there's a new 4-star character coming out in 2.2. You run them with Boot Hill and you'll be set. That's literally those are the like if you the ultimate Boot Hill team is Boot Hill, Ruinmei, and that 4-star character. But in reality, you only need that 4-star character. Yeah, the funny hat man, Jolteon knows. I don't like whoever balanced Boot Hill, whoever balanced 2.2 in general. Man, it's so crazy. I wonder who that character is. Yeah, absolutely overpowered. It's either they made a mistake when calculating the character, or they're really pushing for break meta. Because a character with something that strong in their kit is crazy. Oh, Insect Nest. Wonderful. Oh, Cyclone, by the way. One of my favorite parts about Star Rail has got to be Simulated Universe. It's got so many layers to it. It's so fun and interesting. I definitely suggest like getting on this ASAP. If you can. It's so fun. I love everything about it. I think Tomb Force character is good individually. Best EDD. True, but then again, I guess I'm getting Foothill, Topaz, and Bushwell. If you're getting Topaz, get Robin instead of Boot Hill. Like, Boot Hill is broken. I'd say Boot Hill is definitely, the strongest characters wise, the most important character coming out in 2.2 is that mystery 4-star character. They are broken. I don't know why they are as broken as they are. Well, no, I know why. It's just crazy that they're releasing a character as broken as that character. But anyway, the most important priority is definitely 2.2. That mystery character I'm constantly mentioning. Then I would probably say it's Boot Hill, because Boot Hill is a skeleton key. Boot Hill, for the rest of this game's lifespan, they need to literally make content to play around Boot Hill. Boot Hill needs to be balanced around. Like, the game going forward will be balanced around Boot Hill existing and being able to make every enemy in the game weak to him. That's just how Boot Hill is. So it's definitely that mystery character, then Boot Hill, and only a little bit below Boot Hill is Robin, because Robin's insane. I don't know who balanced 2.2. They were on the good stuff though. All of these characters are so. Is Boot Hill strong without his light gun? Absolutely. Is he that broken? I'd say so. Again, he is just a skeleton key. There's nowhere he won't work. Okay. Aside from Pure Fiction, he is going to be one of the top 2 DPSs to fight every enemy in the game. In Pure Fiction, he obviously doesn't work because he's a hunt character. But aside from Pure Fiction, he is always going to be the top 3 or top 2 DPS to fight every single enemy in the game, because every single enemy in the game is weak to Boot Hill. That's just how it works. Every single enemy is weak to Boot Hill until he says otherwise. It's so stupid.
まだ立ち上がりますか？
No idea who balanced 2.2.
涙雨ヒッ触れては
Oh shoot, second move. Um,
敵ターゲットを確認。おや？不利なゾーンよ一体。
really crazy.
引導を渡す
Am I dead? No, only slight damage.
遊んでよ。
Yeah, 2.2 is funny. As for 2.3, you're gonna have to wait a little bit. Have you considered? Oh, I forgot. I have E6 Kafka. Whoa. Whoa. Okay. Well, that came out of nowhere. Let's see. If you have E6 yeah, whoa. I don't... Okay, never mind. I don't think you need any advice. Just make a dot team with Kafka in it. Get Black Swan on her rerun. Get Ruan Mei, and then, yeah, you're chilling. Yeah, yeah, you're good, you're good. You don't need any advice anymore. Oh, yo, what's up, Nameless? How doth thy been? Do you think Omni Break is becoming a trend?
始まり始まり。
Yes, but only like for Akron, it's Akron gets a free pass because she's an Emanator. Akron gets Emanator privilege. They like specifically mentioned that for like the Emanator privilege, they wanted it to tie in with her like self-annihilator, Emanator nihility like personality. So like that's how she has the Omni Break. She's nihilistic. She doesn't care what toughness the enemy is, blah blah blah. But for other characters that are becoming Omni Breakers, it's intrinsic to the nature they are. Boot Hill, as a break DPS, needs to be an Omni Breaker. That's just how he works. That's completely fine. If we get any other break DPSs going forward, they're also going to have like self implants. That's also fine. Like that makes complete sense. But like, we're not going to get many because being a skeleton key is broken. It's just broken. Being a skeleton key is broken.
動じないで。
あなたそれとも運命の意志か
Don't worry, we will get all the characters in training post easy. Imagine having a last minute patch super break damage is half. Like 5 seconds before 2.2 goes live, they just nerf it like to oblivion.
涙雨
Definitely not gonna be a normal thing so fast. Yeah, Omni Break is I definitely think for break related characters, for 5-star break DPSs, it's going to be the norm. If they don't have it, like if a 5-star break DPS doesn't have Omni Break, they are going to intrinsically be worse than Boot Hill. Because Boot Hill can just work on their element too. I think every single... If they don't have it, they're going to be worse than Boot Hill. Unless they're like AoE, because at least that way they can work in Pure Fiction. But like, I think every single break DPS going forward has to have the self-implant, because if they don't, they're just going to be worse than Boot Hill. Because again, Boot Hill as a skeleton key can work against any enemy in the game. There's no enemy Boot Hill is bad at fighting. Because that's just how skeleton keys work. I'm fine with this. Bad, but it is what it is. Help you in floor 12. When are you free? Robin outdamaged Ruan Mei in DOT. Probably. Potentially. But we need more info regarding that. He got... it happens. Oh, what happened, Muzan? My apologies. Ruan Mei increases 50% break efficiency, and then SU Nihility, both breakness. Yeah. And then crazy break damage carbide. Yeah. Ruan Mei is just amazing for break teams. The Ruan Mei's skill and Robin's skill are not the same. My apologies, Muzan. Just a lot of yapping from me. Break the new meta, potentially. My apologies. Oh, the hay fever is kicking my butt. Ah. Help me. I'm free all the time. Okay, when I can free myself, I'll gladly help you. I hope you don't mind, Nimless.
ほとばしい
Any thoughts on Break Effect, Passkey, Jingyuan? Honestly, it's viable. And I'm not even meaning that in a sarcastic way. It's viable because of that mystery character in 2.2. It's so broke. Why are they so broken? Why did they make them so broken? I'm like really struggling. Who thought that that character was
ほ
balanced?
とばしい過去の伝線
In my first 50 pulls, I got 3. I got 3-2 Kafka. Huh. I guess you're like blessed. 2 will be power crap coming soon. Debatable. Have you done PF last stage? Yes, I am. If you have Himiko Herta, first half is easy. Second half, I forget what I run.
天木不破
I think mystery character's biggest strength is not being discussed. 210 ults mean 210 down. I don't think so. I don't think that's the biggest. I definitely think the biggest aspect about them is Super Break. Is that bad? Yes, it's bad. You should do it. If you do it every week, you get more pulls. And there's it gives tons. This thing that I'm doing gives you so many pulls. And then there's 2 DLC events to it that you get for free. That each give 25 pulls each.
インドを渡す
So every week you get more pulls for playing this game mode.
おや
And then also there's 2 DLCs that give you 25 pulls if you play them. I absolutely suggest you play Simulated Universe ASAP. It's so good.
出立の時間すべてが消える涙雨
Who's the mystery character?
来る日が
They have a funny hat. Oh, don't mind me asking, but why do you stream late at night? It's the time I'm most free. I could stream earlier, but I have no idea if you guys are available at that time. And that would also have to mess up with my schedule a little bit. I'm down to rotate my schedule if y'all are available, but then again, I have no idea. Mystery character is Michael Jackson, absolutely. Have you seen those
天木
moves?
不破見て見て
Yeah. That mystery character's overpowered. It's so broken. Every single character, oh man, so broken. I'm happy about it, but like the scale at which they are broken is crazy. You stream when I sleep? Oh, that's just
世
bad
の
timing.
万物人事な
The guy with the mask is good.
世の万物人事な
The guy with the mask, interesting. I don't know who you're on about. I mean the hat and the mask. The mask, mask. I can't remember any character with the mask off the top of my head. My apologies. I can't remember any character off the top of my head with the mask.
あなたインドを渡す
Sampo? Sampo doesn't wear a mask. Oh, do you mean Sparkle? No, but Sparkle has a mask, not a hat. No, interesting. Could you elaborate what you mean? My apologies, Cyclone. Attack. Attack. Man, these rolls are awful. Like, it's 3 AM. He has a mask. I don't know if I'd call Sparkle the guy with the mask. True. What character is good with Boot Hill? The new 2.2. Oh, I see. I see what you're on about now. I don't think they have a mask, but they definitely have a hat. Oh, well, yeah, exactly like me. Oh wow, it broke immediately. That's spite if I've seen it. Well, who am I farming for? I'm farming for Boot Hill.
ほとばしい
Was he in the start?
伝線
He should be. Might as well get that. Do I have Cat's Cradle? I don't. Well, I guess we're rerolling for Cat's Cradle. Yeah. Oh, maybe not. Who will use it so sorted? No, I'm not farming gold 6, I'm farming Talia.
天木不破
Black Swan briefly talks to. Oh, Boot Hill. Boot Hill doesn't have a mask, but he definitely has a hat.
陰陽転換遊んでよ動じないで
出発の時間だ
Do I lose this? Oh no, Pella gets her ult, so I make it in time. Lucky.
支援開始いたしますおや捕獲マーク起動愉快な反撃の時間です
Yeah, that character's overpowered. For free to players, that character is like the savior. They just do so much. There's Boo Hill, the Boo Hill of Boo Hill. Whatever you say, Ching. Thanks for clarifying. I'm sorry for you are not being annoying, Muzan. Don't worry. Yeah, we're re-rolling for Bread in the Vat. Sorry, Cat's Cradle. Oh, but this is also excellent. Yikes. Hat's character. Not add this brain cells. What's your favorite song music? I don't know. I listen to like tons of genres. Like a plethora of genres. So I'm unable to like pin it down to one or two songs. My apologies. Like, if you probably give me a list of songs, I'll be able to say like, oh, I like this song, this song, this song, this song. I won't be able to say I have a favorite amongst these. I'll go to Topaz. With Robin, like, she is very good. Like, if you're getting Topaz, I like, if you really, really like Topaz for like waifu reasons or other reasons, I'll definitely suggest you get Robin for Topaz. Wait, are you actually gonna grab me songs, Nameless? That's kind of funny. Yes! How does Robin work with AoE? What do you mean? Topaz is very... You're gonna finish that sentence, Ching. There's a pornographic game. I think he means just songs in general. 1 million? Love to see it. Those are looking like well-sustained numbers. I'm getting Fushuan. Noted. Energy recharge went. If any... I'd definitely say, if you're going for Topaz, I'd say get Aventurine instead of Fushuan. But, it's all up to you. Well, I'm lesbian. If I gave you my true thoughts, Topaz, I'll probably get banned. Don't worry. I'd agree with you and then we could get banned together. Okay. I think Robin damage only procs on one enemy. Yeah, to my knowledge, it only procs on one enemy. What if I'm not free to play? Then get everyone. You can't lose if you have everyone. Play all teams. Let's see. If Bahul takes a shot off, would you swipe? If he takes his shot off mid-animation while attacking, I would swipe for Screwlum, yes. Topaz likes E1 S1 if you want to play with ratio. Topaz likes E1 S1 if you're trying to go for that one specific ratio comp. You no longer need E1 S1 Topaz for ratio if you have Aventurine and Ruan Mei in the team. Ruan Mei fulfills one debuff, Aventurine fulfills another debuff, Topaz fulfills another debuff, Ratio fulfills another debuff, and then if the enemy is Toughness broken, that's another debuff. Or if you have like any other stuff going on, then that's an extra debuff. You no longer need Topaz E1 S1 to be very good for Ratio. Aventurine gives a debuff as well now, so it's all well and good. Alternatively, you can run Pella with Pels, and you can run E0 on everyone. Can you guys manifest one of my Yukon? Sure, you can have mine. What is Blade's best team? It's a Bronya variation. It might be Blade, Bronya, Sparkle now? Potentially. Because Blade is one of the few characters. Blade, Argenti, and Akron are the few characters that are able to maximize the Sparkle Bronya combo. The reason Blade's able to do it is because he doesn't have skill point issues. Argenti and Akron do have skill point issues, but like 90% of their damage is locked behind their ultimate, which means you can time Bronya's and Sparkle's buffs to like time it so they both stack on each other. So when you use your ultimate, you can just wipe an entire wave. In which case, you don't need to care about skill points if the enemy is dead. But sorry, English. But right now, I think most definitely Blade's best team will probably be Blade, Ronmei, Bronya, and then any sustain. Probably Aventurine, actually. Yeah. We'll go into the Golden Gears, but the question is, screw you too. I think we'll. Do you want to do? Should we do Golden Gears with Akron? Okay, Golden Gears with Akron, Argenti, or Bolt. Well, actually, we can. Let's do Golden Gears with anyone. You guys can select them in DPS. No. Okay. Erudition launcher. Aventurine is Blade's worst sustain. I could understand if you want Blade to get hit, but then again, Blade loses HP from attacking anywhere. Lynx is actually I can't believe I forgot about Lynx. Lynx's taunt will give Blade multiple hits. Oh, sorry, multiple more follow-ups. But let's see, Aventurine's own personal damage, Aventurine's old debuff. I guess. No, if you're fighting an AoE enemy, then it does absolutely matter. If you're fighting a single target enemy, then it's going to be random unless you have Lynx. Lynx is probably better than... Yeah, Lynx is potentially better if you care about the frequency of follow-ups. Is World's good for level? If you mean World Signature, Lightcone, you can go without it. You don't need to level it up. Can you please explain how to clear while doing Golden Gears? Because I haven't. Sure. With a Sparkle kick for some reason. I know, right? Like, she does such a perfect pivot on her foot there. Like, that foot either has, like, she's either ridiculously light or her foot is made of, or her ankle is made out of steel. Can you play Remembrance Yanqing? That's beyond my capabilities. Okay. Do you know what, Lamy? Which characters do you use? I'll show you how to go through it. How do you level up? Because I did all the story. I'm level 49. You need to play for a while. Like you do dailies and all the other stuff, right? These dailies gives you Trailblazer XP. If I can find them. Well, obviously I don't get them anymore. But these dailies and quests give you Trailblazer XP. So you just need to play for a long time. If you play enough days, I think like 2 to 3 months is enough for you to reach max. Why are we looking at her feet? Look how she pivots off. Don't make it dank. Don't turn it into something weird. The way she kicks is very funny. They could have done anything. They could have made an exploding fish happen, and they just made her do a weird kick. Is it better to have AoE or single target? No, Simulated Universe lets you run any character you want, and with blessings you can make them broken. It just depends on what you want to run. So, who do you want to run? It is a perfect kick. Run level 1. Good damn it, Ching. Argenti. Beautiful. Okay. For Argenti, you want to target specific blessings. I'll show you. The supports, ideally, if you don't have Ronmei, you can run Tingyon. If you don't have Sparkle, you can run Bronya, and if you don't have Bronya, you can run Hanya. But the goal is get Argenti's all up as fast as possible. For Argenti, you want a few specific. I do have both, then you're good. I would like to run level 20 Sampo. Who do you think I am? Okay. Then most of them. Okay. Second most important thing after characters and blessings is dice. So there's multiple dice you can pick. The easiest ones are company time, the occurrence one, and occurrence, trotter, extrapolation, and I believe curia. Yes. Our relics wood. Yes, please focus on getting your relics as strong as possible as soon as possible. When your Trailblazer 55 Cyclone, that's when you should start farming relics. Company time, curio extrapolation, occurrence extrapolation, and trot extrapolations are the one that I'd suggest most of the time. The easiest is definitely the occurrence one. The easiest is definitely the occurrence one, but all the other ones are good. 55 doesn't do anything. No, I'm pretty sure at 50 you will not gold relics. 55 it increases their chance, and at 60 it increases the chance, so you have a chance at 3 to drop, and at 65. 50 and 60 equilibrium level changes. Oh, is that so? My apologies for getting that wrong. Thank you very much for correcting me, Jolteon. So then, yeah, at 50 onwards, I guess you could start farming relics, but I suggest you farm traces for your character first. Farm traces for your character, and then go into relics with you. Sorry, I can be incorrect. Here's booking. So do I pick I pick first one of all groups. Pick whichever one you like, but if you pick one, I suggest you commit to it until you like get the hang of it and until you're super confident on it. So like you can pick one and I'll show you how it's done. Out of these 4, you can pick one and I'll tell you how to go through it. But if you do pick one, I'd suggest you carry on picking that same one until you're confident with how the rest of the Golden Gears works, until you know how it works, until you have a plan. Then from that point onwards, you can do what you want. But definitely the strongest is company time if you maximize it. Yo, but I might be wrong, but 2.2 is in 2 days. 3 days. It's on Wednesday. It's currently Sunday. Got it. If I get Kafka, does anyone want it? Sure. If you get a Kafka, could you like import her over to my account? Yeah. It's in 2 days and like 5 hours for it. No, it's when it resets, when the server resets, the same time for everyone. So it's the same time for everyone. It's the it's the second banner that's earlier for Asia. So Boot Hill will arrive like 12 to 8 hours earlier on Asia server than it will for the rest of the servers. But the drop of Robin, like all of us will be able to pull Robin at the exact same time, regardless of which server you're on. Awake, pillar wind, cool air, dark side, shooting stars, memory, blue, dark light, alone, dark, sweater weather, sunflower, rockstar. Whoa, that's a lot of. I don't even know most of those. Luke's already in the game. He's called Luco. I think that's a visual glitch, probably. Lamy, you still need to select. I'll do the run itself. I just want you to select the dice. Also, absolutely pick Erudition for Argenti. Do not pick any other pathway until you're good. Of those that I recognize, I obviously know the Pillarman theme. I know Darkside, I know Sweater Weather, and I know Sunflower. You could relax, Nameless, don't worry. My college like has a whole ritual. Occurrence, noted. Okay. Your dice will be worse than this. But the main goal of this occurrence is, as it says, the main goal of this dice is to... Essentially, we don't talk about leaks, but potentially. Keep it on that, okay? Don't talk more about that. Anyway, the goal of this dice is to transform other areas into occurrence, okay? That's all you need to focus on. The more occurrences you get, the more you stack up a buff. This part, this whole section, you can basically ignore if you want to clear Golden Gears. But if you want the rewards, you just follow this pathway. No worries, Angie. It's like... Unless if I... Well, I doubt it. But if I do manage to actually get somewhere, then I'll probably be way more angry with you. Oh, these all suck. That's awful. Okay. Always, if you get the... At a certain point, once you clear the first wave, this becomes useless. Yeah, see. It sucks. 1 gold blessing is absolutely not worth. Okay. Priority. Your priority is you want erudition blessings first, elation blessings second, and then defensive blessings third. That's all you need to know. Your priority blessings are Auspicious Star, Brain in the Vat, and then the elation things. Everything else is secondary. More current occurrence means enemies distraction.
優しくするね動じないで
Until we get like the impossible. Bonk. He lived! I did not expect he would live. In my solemn defense, I did not expect he would live.
連休の
Elation for Argenti. No, you always get it. Elation is the strongest secondary pathway to pick. If you're not doing Conundrum, do I need a healer? Yes. Oftentimes you need 1 or 2 healers for a regular simulated universe. You can go with 1 healer, but stuff like Golden Gears and Swarm Disaster, you would want 1 to 2 healers, or 1 preservation, or 1 shielder and 1 healer. Enemies get really, really strong, really, really fast. You want that protection. Oh, by the way, erudition blessings wise, this is the strongest one you can get. This and the white one. Is it highest? Yes, what I'm doing right now, C12 is the highest difficulty. This is the strongest current blue erudition blessing you can get. So prioritize this if you can find it.
鳴り響き
Best healer. Best healer is the Watcher. But you don't need the Watcher's level of heal. Well, no, potentially in Swarm. But you can go with any healer. Dice wise. Okay, I'll walk you through the dice. Relax, Ching. You can make do without a healer like the Watcher. You can use links for like a. Just make sure for stuff like Swarm Disaster and Golden Gears, you have 1 shielder and 1 healer. Only if you are really confident, you can go with 1 less. And Natasha works, but absolutely bring a shielder with her. Don't just bring 1 healer and 1. Don't just bring 1 healer in Swarm Disaster and Golden Gears. Bring 2. Bring 1 healer and 1 shielder. You're going to need it. Scooby-Doo works. Scooby-Doo has worse healing, but they have far better cleanse and also can help offensively. You can basically consider Huohua as good, if not better, than the Watcher. No need to worry. The Watcher only has better healing on Huohua. That's all you really need to worry. Gepard, yes, use Gepard and use Natasha at the same time. Gepard will cover your shielding, Natasha will cover your healing. Yeah. Okay, the reason Elations there's... Okay, let me go... If I can go through it. The reason Elations there's a strongest support, or basically the strongest pathway in my opinion, is because it has a blessing which turns all ultimates into follow-ups, and the blessings that... Okay, so if all ultimates are considered follow-ups, that means every single Elation blessing now triggers on your ultimates, and all the Elation blessings are broken. They have exaggerated scalings, because they were balanced around regular follow-ups. They weren't balanced around buffing ultimates. Which is why Elation is the best secondary pathway. You buff your ultimates, and all of a sudden your ultimates are doing obscene levels of damage. That's why your priority is getting Cat's Cradle Gold Blessing. As for your dice, you always want to make sure you your focus on the occurrence is to get either these 3. These 3 events. Reward domains, occurrence abnormal, and regular occurrence. The dice you can eventually read and find out, but I just triggered a random event to happen there. 50 million. Auspicious stuff! Okay. This is what... Okay, the run's over, we won. But this is what you want on Argenti, simply because if you kill someone, regenerate energy. Yeah, that's all you... Honestly, that's all you really need to break Argenti. Oh, shopping mall, wunderbar. Oh yeah, randomly during Golden Gears and Swarm, in order to fit the lore or the story, random events will happen. This one, Naus is calculating something for us and is giving us this, so I'll gladly take it. Oh, free erudition blessing. Nice.
天木不破
Funk. I'm not going to go over the dice in particular because there's so much like layered things regarding the dice. Oh, this sucks. I'd rather get this. There's so many layered things regarding the dice that it's just going to take too long to get into. So just know that you can edit your dice. I've edited my dice. What if I don't have Sparkle? Can I use Tingyun? And Tingyun only doesn't work on Acheron. Tingyun works on every other DPS. Oh, exactly what I wanted. Thunderbar. Land. That's fine. Dan Heng. Oh, what do you mean? Do you think I should get Bronya LC from the shop? That's what I did. I bought Bronya's Lycon from the shop because I think it's worth it. Dan Heng. Do you mean Imbiber? Do you mean imaginary Imbiber to Lune Dan Heng? If I can find him. This one. Oh, do you mean the 4-star wind? Han Hung. Come on. For a moment, I got Kira flashbacks. Regular. Yeah, Tingyun. Oh, yeah, Tingyun absolutely works on him. I just don't think you should be using him as a main DPS. Yeah. Remember, objective is to get as many reward occurrences or occurrence abnormals. What I just did is I used the dice to just give me more reward domains. Okay? Again, you can manipulate the dice to do so many things. What I did is I used my dice to copy this gold one, this double rewards, so now I get more. Again, the dice is so... There's so many things and like layers towards the dice, so I'll just tell you what I'm doing. I'm focusing on getting as many occurrences or rewards as I can. Because each time I go to one, that increases. Who are you pulling for 2.2 or are you skipping? I'm pulling for Boot Hill. And then I'm for 2.3 I'm pulling Jade, absolutely, and potentially Firefly, depending on if I like her animations. Okay. Yeehaw, yes. I don't have any Harmony SP. I'm going for Robin. Hopefully I win. I wish you luck, Nameless. Yeah. What you want is... Unfortunately, I'm afraid Ching Shake players. What you want on erudition wise, there's a specific white erudition blessing you want. The blessing you want is for every other erudition blessing you have, give you ult damage. That's what I'm hunting for. This one. This is what you want. If you get this, then you're going to be doing so much damage so early. Once you upgrade this, this is like, if I remember correctly, like 91% ultimate damage. This is stronger than a Bronya buff. Like permanently on your character. That's what I was aiming for. Okay, this one is going to be a pain in the butt. But it should be alright, because I have Auspicious Tower. I don't need Fujimon, she gives crits. Fu Huang. I love Brendan the Vat. It's totally balanced. I have a feeling Jade will replace Ratio. I think Jade would replace Topaz, not Ratio. Brain in the Vat, wonderful. Again, remember, it's Auspicious Star, Brain in the Vat, and then all elation stuff. Brain in the Vat, steal. Now, the priority is, there's more Brain in the Vat, so I'm going to get this. The priority is getting Cat's Cradle. You want the gold elation blessing called Cat's Cradle, if I can find it. Nothing. You can, if you have no other choice, get Nihility stuff. There's a Resonance Interplay, which means there's a combination pathway with Elation and Nihility. You want Nihility. So here I can pick either. I'm going to pick Nihility right now. No, Topaz is a follow-up buffer, whereas Jade is DPS. I don't think so. Because Topaz is supposed to be... Topaz is simultaneously a follow-up buffer and a DPS. She doesn't... She isn't only a follow-up buffer, and even then, there's like nuance to it. Okay. You can pick either here. You can pick the 3 Curios. You can pick this in order to try and get the Elation Cat's Cradle. I personally always pick the Curio, because I like the Curios. You could have picked the Gold Blessing, that works either way. Cosmic Altruist is wonderful. Okay. What top does is top lets you roll for a Gold Blessing. What bottom does is bottom lets you upgrade a blessing. Or I got it backwards. Wonderful. I'm skill issuing right now. What the top does is it upgrades 3 random blessings. What the bottom does is it lets you pick out a gold blessing at random. Do I want to do this? Yeah, I do. I'm not rich enough for transaction. Let's go. Sorry, I'm sick. Okay, I get a freebie. Due to the buffer in the way. I think we should just wait. I think before we go to any conclusions, we should just wait. I could pick the Curios again, but I'm gonna go for Cat's Cradle. None of these are Cat's Cradle rerolling. Cat's Cradle, this is the one you want. When damage dealt to enemies, ult damage is considered follow-up damage. So this means for the rest of this game, or rest of the simulated universe runs, all my ults will be considered follow-ups. So every single Elation blessing triggers for my follow-ups. Sorry, every single Elation blessing triggers from my ultimate damage on top. It's like broken in everywhere. Round 2. And then Brennan the Vat plus Auspicious Star means I get my ult back. But it doesn't matter anyway. Okay. Reroll for Elation stuff. No Elation stuff, so I'm going to pick the Erudition stuff. Erudition stuff, reroll for Elation stuff. No Elation stuff, I'm just going to pick the strongest one here, which is this one. This is, I'm not going to get talk. This blessing is hit or miss. I'm not going to talk about it. I'm scared of it. All of these suck. Wow. I guess the max HP is the best. Is Boo-Hill going to replace the redhead guy? What do you, no. You could say yes, but I think they work well enough together where you can say that they don't replace. Like, I'd absolutely say he's better. He is better than, Luca. Boo-Hill is better than Luca. But I think you should see it more like they work together than you should see it they replace each other. I'm getting so many bugs. That's so wonderful. Wow, okay. No Elation. They're just not giving me Elation stuff. That's funny. Luca is so goddamn cool. I love everything about Luca. Yeah, that blessing is a nightmare for Fushuan. Brennan the Vat doesn't work properly for stealth. Is that so? Yeah. Anyway. Is Luca good? Yes, Luca's very good, but very specific for specific teams. Blah. I'm getting tongue-tied. There we go. Okay, out of these 2 aftertaste ones, this one's better. Remember, since my ult is considered a follow-up, both of these trigger on ultimate. So I prioritize Elation over Erudition. Or only after you get ults into follow-ups. Only after ult get into follow-ups do you prioritize Elation over Erudition. I'll show you why when I get the specific blessing I'm on about. He means sealed. Brennan the Vat doesn't work because with Ruan-Mei. Ruan-Mei, when you toughness break an enemy with Ruan-Mei, Ruan-Mei steals the kill. I don't know why, but Ruan-Mei does. Punk. Oh, I made a mistake. Nah. Written in the Vat we trust. Yeah. All the random colours are aftertaste. So, but you won't see them because I kill here. Man. There we go. Get all aftertaste blessings. Offensive wise, I am set. Do I want to reroll? I don't want to reroll any of these. But I mean, Resurgence is high priority and is considered a turn, so... Also, is it possible to clear with 1 sustain? Yes. I am currently clearing with 1 sustain. But you need to, like, be either incredibly confident in your sustain, or you really need to know what you're doing. Like, I am really confident in my Fujiwara, and I will still get 1 to 2 shot. You need to really know what you are doing if you want... Like, your sustain needs to be, like, Arven or stronger. There's, like, no in-between. You need Arven or Fujiwara. If it's not Aventurine and if it's not Fujiwara, your Horizon, how you been? If it's not either of those 2 characters, they're not strong enough. I hope that makes sense. Damn it! This is worthless. Kinda. Let's see where this goes. Oh, that was actually not bad. Fixable, it's very nice and friendly. I'd rather turn the... Do I want to lose HP? I'll lose HP. I have... Yeah, I'm prioritizing the Elation. I'll prioritize the Erudition here. I have her with the Light Cone and she's strong, but I've also never done Golden Gears before. What's your favorite blessing? Cat's Cradle. It's not balanced at all and it's very fun. You should prioritize getting good at the game, but I have a skill issue. What do I do? Oh, wonderful. Oh, well that's tragic. Oh, but at least it landed there. What does it do? It converts all ultimates into follow-ups. Cosmic Crescendo, okay. This you don't have to do. These 10 random effects can ruin your run, but I always do it because I find this fun. Win! It upgraded. Loss. Win. 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 Loss. Loss. Win. Loss. No, actually, that's neutral. I must be strong. Fury Ruin is almost there. No, it absolutely has the chance to ruin it. What if it gives you the Destruction Blessing, which, you know, we all know what that Destruction Blessing do. You got the Destruction damage, and then like okay, Argenti is definitely my favorite event. It's so cool. Argenti will the Knights of Beauty will always give you something amazing. It's like, it depends on which stage you're at. Like, if you're in the earlier stages, we're on like the 2nd wave, right? If you're in the earlier stages, he will give you something different. Say, if you're in the middle stages compared to if you're in the later stages. But every single time, he gives you like something insane. Like, there you go. Obtain 2 blessings or enhance 2 random blessings. Yeah, because like, there you go, Argenti. What if it takes your 5-star? Yeah, it can happen. Cosmic Crescendo can ruin your run. It's like, it's literally 10 random things happening. That's why you download the Harmony, because if you use Fujiwara, you're dead. It is... Ching has the right idea. Do I want to enhance, or do I want more Erudition blessings? I think I'm good. I think I have the important Erudition ones, right? I have the important Erudition ones. I'm upgrading. Yes. I'm actually happy with this. This is actually one of the blessings you want to stay alive. It was Argenti all along. I told you so. Hope we get more playable knights. The Knights of Beauty are such a fun concept, and they sound like such fun people. Up, down. Oh, well, guess I'll see. Kafka's my main, but I might switch to Firefly or Robin. They're both, like, all of those characters are fun. You should make a playable Luoja. I love that guy. Do you? Exchange for 2-star. I don't really care about a 3-star. I'll exchange for a 2-star. Okay. This is your second most important blessing. After Aftertaste, so what do we call it? Okay. You've gotten your Erudition blessings. You've gotten Brin in the Vat. Then you've gotten Auspicious Star. You want Auspicious Star, right? So you want every single Elation blessing after that, because Elation's the strongest. This is why Elation's the strongest. For every single one type of Aftertaste, the enemy receives increased damage. This is multiplicative to everything. What this means is that from now on, every time I use my ultimate, the enemy will take 50% more damage from every single source, whether that be DOT, whether that be break damage, from everything, which is why it's the best secondary. Like, this works with every single pathway. It buffs basic attack damage, it buffs any crit damage, it buffs ult damage, it buffs DOT damage, it buffs dissociation damage. Do you catch my drift? This blessing works with every single pathway, which is why it's so good. Which is why Elation is so good. This works with everything. Can you add characters mid Golden Gears? Yes, but only a few times. So this is what you want. This, from now on, my damage is through the roof. Like, my damage is through the roof. I don't need to care about damage going forward. Tragic. From this point onwards, I want to kind of save money. There you go, here's the interplay. I got enough Elation blessings, so the interplay is every time I trigger the resonance, it'll trigger again. Needless, a Cowboys is okay. Like, oh, that's nice. That's actually really nice. Have you seen the dream that a certain character in the future has synergy with Blade? Oh, your Blade synergy? I didn't think of that. That's funny, actually. That's really funny, actually. I did think of that, Naz. Okay. Like, okay. Yeah, like, really hard enemies, really high HP. Yo, what's up, Neko? How have you been? I'm just doing Golden Gears right now. That was the first ultimate. That was the second ultimate. Do you catch my drift, Lammy? We're allowed to have dreams. You're allowed to have. We don't talk about leaks in depth, so I will actually like kick your butt if you talk too much about it. You'll have to see. But yeah, Lammy, it's like I told you, I don't need to worry about damage going forward. The Elation pathway covers Elation and like Elation supporting does all the damage for you. This pathway, this blessing, alongside all of these, do everything. Like your main pathway is your baseline. This Elation pathway breaks your damage. Elation is what will break your run. It covers all of the offense you need. Then you might want to run Abundance and Preservation stuff for defensive things. But Elation pathway, if you get Catch Cradle. If you don't get Catch Cradle, all of these blessings are useless. I saw a dream where I got 1 mil. But if you don't get Catch, which is why Catch Cradle is the most important Elation blessing. But if you get Catch Cradle, every single Elation blessing is viable on every single pathway. So the priority is always get your pathway up and running, then get the Elation pathway, and then get defensive stuff. That's basically summarized. For Argenti, he specifically wants Auspicious Star. If Argenti gets Auspicious Star, he can spam ult infinitely. But if you're not running Argenti, you don't need to worry about Auspicious Star, and you can just run the main pathway of the character and then Elation as a follow-up. What website did I use? I don't use websites for follow-ups. Someone else does in the chat if you ask. Do I want to reroll this? Okay. I'm gonna be picking this one just because this gives defense. Fighting Spirit gives defense stacks. Like I've got the damage now because I got the Elation Blessings I need. I'm gonna go for defensive things such as defense, because there's very high likelihood I can get one shot here.
鳴り響き天木図派
But well, you ultimate sin. That's not a dream. That's reality.
根は戻る
You will die tomorrow morning in game. Not confirmed.
あの光と空にある美しさを守り抜く彼女に捧げる
I get wave 1.
あの光と
We have
空
two.
にある美しさを守り抜く彼女に捧げる
Wave 3.
あの光空にある美しさを守り抜く
Wave 4. I could just spam, like, with that combo, I could just spam infinitely. I'm going to pick Elation here because Elation's just stronger. This is excellent. Oh wait, no, maybe I should pick this. It's upgraded. Interesting. Yeah, I'll just pick this right now because it's upgraded. If it wasn't upgraded, I wouldn't have picked it. But yeah, you could just. Oh, that's unfortunate. Do I shouldn't go up. It's gonna provide little. I should go down. I should. Skip. So with that team, you can spam Boot Hill too. No, Boot Hill's got a different team thing going on. Don't worry. Boot Hill's got his own thing going on. Mirror of Transcendence is useless. Once you go through Mirror of Transcendence once, it doesn't do anything. Have I tried Capitalism? Yes, I have. I've done. Once you do Mirror of Transcendence once, you won't be able to go back into it again. It's useless. So you have either Cosmic Altruist, which upgrades, or you Dancer, which gives you a guaranteed gold blessing. I'm gonna go Altruist, and I'm gonna pick the 3 random upgrades. I want it to upgrade my Elation blessings. This is alright. This is defensive. I'm fine with this. This is very good because you know this is one of your best Erudition blessings. This is alright. This is fine. This is fine as well. Let's see. I'll get rid of you. Make the main. Okay, my mission objective is now to save money so I can upgrade everything at the end. Now I'm in Planar Disruption or Planar Disarray. I'm gonna start, like, the enemies are gonna get really, really hard. Oh, this is just like real life. Do I have Kafka? No. Oh! Wait. I forgot. Round 2. Round 3. How dare you? Oh my. You just spammed, man. How much money do I have? I would rather have this. Because you want to save up a lot of money to upgrade everything. All of these are worthless. Oh, a lot of money. Fortunately, I'm afraid I'm going to reroll for Elation stuff. Damn. Good damage, good damage. I prefer. We want the attack buff here. This FC just became pure fiction. Practically. I guess I'm going up. No, I should go up then down. Cosmic Altruist. I'm gonna go Altruist again. I want him to upgrade my stuff. Not good. Very good. I was going to upgrade this myself. Now this blessing has gone even stronger. That's alright as well, I guess. But yeah. My damage is set. I don't need to worry about damage. I'd rather get rid of Alien Tree. You really remind me of Jamie, KB9B, as I watched him when he was a smaller TC and the guide maker, preaching niche trade teams and stressful. Is that so? Maybe I'll check him out sometime. Okay. Transaction, you check her to, you don't buy anything until you check both stars. Okay. This isn't that useful. This isn't that useful. Well, no, all of these two are useful because they count for my ultimate. So if I do this, I'm more defensive. If I do this, I get more weakness break efficiency. I think I'm gonna get this preservation one because I need survivability. And I'm going to take this fighting spirit one in order to stay alive. Because as I showed you, with the elation blessings and the erudition blessings, I have the damage. What I'm lacking is survivability right now. So I'm going to take this one. Buy everything in the game. I'm rich. If you want, you have the ability to re-roll all your curios right now. I'm happy with my curios. I don't think... Yeah, I'm happy with my curios. I'm going to keep them. But you can, if you wasn't happy with your curios, you can re-roll this. This is always going to be a very good curio you can use. If you have a lot of negative curios, like you got on accidentally due to like just how it works. Okay, this is the hard part. Destruction is fine, I think. Let's see. Deals fire damage. All units action advance forward. Reduce the target's defense after the target is defeated. When deals more damage, increases. Boss immediately acts after resonance. I think Yanqing's easier because he summons. Yeah, Yanqing is easier. Due to Auspicious Star. Yeah. Bonk. Yeah.
風に吹き落とされる
あの光空にある美しさを守り抜く彼女に捧げる
Huh.
あの光空にある美しさを守り抜く彼女に捧げる
The second ult did more because the vulnerability I told you about.
消え去れ
My attention span is declining. Can I use that?
世の万物人事な研究の価値あり世の万物人事なかくれんぼし答え見つけてごらん
Everything else is just.
本質は同じ
No, they'll probably tank it. I should
消化勝
wait
利
for Argenti to clear.
取るに足りません
悪を払う楽しいですか
Yeah, I'm gonna carry on picking defensive blessings.
消え去れ
楽しいですか
Broken Moon Dreams is this. This is C12.
命のいずれ風に吹き落とされるかくれんぼし答え見つけてごらん本質は同じ砲丸をそうよ一体これはどう
Now,
陰陽転換
like, I'm only on Disruption level 3, and I'm actually taking so much damage here. But Yanqing is getting snowballed.
空にある美しさを守り抜く彼女に捧げる
Whoa, whoa, never mind, I'm wrong, he tanked it.
世の万物人事な
Oh shoot, I did not expect him to tank it. Guess I gotta give credit where credit
呼
is due.
吸するだけではない
Yeah, I have a very high chance of dying actually.
占いましょう消化勝利
Let's find out.
砲丸を持ってみるです天下無敵
Yeah, there you go.
地を来
I just died.
動じないで
Whoa, okay. I need Argenti to get his. I think Yanqing has like 10 million HP.
好敵手だねさあ行け
Don't quote me on it though.
あの光と空にある美しさを守り抜く彼女に捧げる
Use GG to battery.
彼女に捧げる
Okay. The reason I blitzed through the third phase is because I snowballed. I'm gonna say thank you very much for joining, Nameless, anyway. Oh, all of these suck. But yeah, well, Fujuan went from full HP to dead, and I'm not even at max disruption. As this, wait, if I can find it. As disruption gets higher, this is going to get harder. I'm not sure I have that, then lose the money. It's hard to give anything of value. The cheat is good, but I'm good with that. The Giga Child Screwlum. This is good, but I think I can make do without it. This is good. After character provides healing of the allies. It is good when upgraded, but I can make do without right now. I'm trying to save the money so I can upgrade everything at the end.
鳴り響け
We can immediately sell that. Okay, when you're in this final phase, you don't want to copy or duplicate anything. Because the most important thing is upgrading your blessings. I'll obtain 3 1 stars. I want the 1 stars because I want the Elation one. Damn, unfortunate. I need the Elation one if I can find it. 3 beacons. Sure. It'll land here. Give me veracity. Ah, shoot, this is hard to decide. I think I'm going with veracity.
天木不破見て見てよ
Yes. Okay. Onwards and onwards.
本質は同じ命のいずれ風に吹き落とされる
Okay, wave 1. Wave 2. Wave 3. I didn't count. What number was that? Wave 4. Yeah, these enemies are tanky. I can bonk. All of these suck. Reroll. Shoot. No, I'd rather get the healing. Any tips on how to unbolt? That's a question beyond my capabilities. Too difficult. Yeah. I don't really care about gold blessings anymore. I'd rather get this because I really, really need that relation blessing. How do you get your character? This is simulated universe. You get to during simulated universe, the event I told you. You get to buff after winning fights or doing events. You get to pick up buffs that will stay throughout this combat, which is why I'm doing so much damage. All of these buffs are affecting my character, which is how I'm doing so much. I'm general. For stuff like this, I think the fastest characters are Imbiber to Lune and Jingliu. I think Jingliu does this really fast. Where's Isle? I already have Isle. Where? Or do I not like Imbiber to Lune does it really fast? What path do you think is best for Boohill and SU? Anywhere between. Okay, and then it broke immediately. Ain't that fun? Nice. How do you switch your character? Press C and swap. I can't swap it in... Well, I can't swap it here. I'm gonna pick this because yeah. None of these also affect me. Give me... Damn. Interplay with Nihility, that's alright. Yeah. You want this, you want this one. You want this one after the... The reason you want this one is every time you cause aftertaste, inflict vulnerability. This one is every time you inflict aftertaste, do aftertaste again. So you do double the amount of aftertaste, which means you do double the amount of vulnerability. So you want this. This is what I wanted. I also wanted the white Elysium one, but I can't have them all, I guess. Worthless? Okay. The reason why I've saved so much money is because now I get to upgrade everything. Does it stack? Yeah. It stacks, which is why I'm doing it. Simulated Universe is where you get to break your run. Like, you buff your characters to the extreme. If there's any place where it stacks, it'd be Simulated Universe. Only counts as 1 for acro stacks. Yes. It only counts as 1. But since most of the time you're doing it... No, yeah. Okay. Priorities when upgrading. It would be this first. Then it would be vulnerability second, but that's already done. Then it'd be this third, but this is already done. It's already upgraded, so I'm going to go all the way to the top. We want to upgrade all of the Elation ones. The Elation ones take precedent, because remember, Elation is firepower. Everything else is nice. We want to upgrade all the Elation ones. Then we can upgrade the Brendan the Vat ones, I guess. I think I'm going to upgrade this one just to make sure my team gets healed more. Wait, no, this one doesn't increase healing. I think I'm good. Boot Hill team. Boot Hill, Runmare, the Broken 2.2 character, and then Gallagher. Auspicious Star, you absolutely want to upgrade for Argenti. I'm going to take Fighting Spirit because I don't want to die. Then upgrade Aftertaste because this is just more damage. Then scrolling through these, you can pick what you like. I'm going to upgrade this because more single target. Maybe only attacks one enemy. No, actually, that won't happen much. So I'm going to scroll down and see if I can upgrade anything else. I'm going to upgrade this because my team gets shield through Preservation Blessings and I want to stay alive. I'm going to upgrade this as well. More HP means more staying alive. For new players, it'd be Boot Hill, the overpowered 2.2 character, Tingyun, and then what do you call it, Gallagher. Yeah, I'm free to choose. I think I would pick this Fighting Spirit one, just for more Fighting Spirit stacks. And then if I'm to pick a White Blessing, I'd probably pick. Let's see. Do you think they should add Loyest Starrel? That'd be very funny. I'll pick the healing one. Download. I don't need download. I'm happy with this team. Okay. There is a bad thing though. Okay. I'm walking into the boss with no. Please give me Argenti. Oh, okay. This one's gonna be. Would you E6 S5 Saul Goodman? Absolutely. Okay. The priorities for techniques are defensive first, then if you're Jingli, you use Jingli, but then Drill Miss and Sparkles. For Argenti specifically, that's the order you want to do. Yeah, mission objective is to stack up. I don't want to beat him right now. I want to make sure I have my ultimates up. Like, specifically, because if I don't have my ultimates up, I'm gonna die. Okay, I think I can snowball from here.
空にある美しさを守り抜く小賢しい
Yeah, I think I can snowball from here.
あの光空にある美しさを守り抜く彼女に捧げる
Yeah, there's a lot of good characters coming out, that's for sure.
楽しいですか
Ah, that hurt Fujuan so much, man.
準備の勲章
かくれんぼし答え見つけてごらん
Oh shoot, Fujuan might die here. Yeah, she dies here.
始めましょう
She lives!
小賢しい
That is clutch. I did not. Will you get topaz? I don't think I will.
準備は朽ちない
Okay. This, okay. Golden Gears is awfully difficult, but okay. What I'm gonna do, because I have a hunt blessing, every time I toughness break someone, I get another turn. So I'm gonna just abuse that. Okay. I have been in the vat active. But I want to wait until Fujuan's turn. You act.
さまよう者よその眼差しは
Okay.
いずれ風に
I'm gonna use Ruanmei here. Then I'm gonna attack this guy.
消え去れ
He's gonna get delayed.
生命
This lets me do this again and heal everyone.
風に吹き落とされる
あ
Shoots.
の光とさ空にある
Destruction.
美しさを守り抜く小賢しい彼女に捧ぐ
Oh shoot, he acted anyway. Yeah, Fujuan dies, but she resurrects here.
開きましょう
Frick me. Oh, I don't want to kill you just yet.
そうよ一体かくれんぼし答え見つけてごらん
You will be dead. Yeah, I need.
占いましょう
Fujuan gets a second turn somehow. I don't know how, but I'll accept it.
遊んでよ
We advance forward Fujuan, give her another turn.
そうよ一体
Use her ult twice, heal her fully.
人事な
Summon,
本名転換
summon, summon,
準
summon.
備の勲章
Nice. Whoa, this is hard. Okay, she now has a heal stack. They now get. They've got vulnerability. Let me find them. There we go. 84% vulnerability due to aftertaste and elation buff stacking and all the other stuff.
空にある美しさを守り抜く彼女に捧げる
What the fuck was that?
楽し
Did I see that correctly? Was that 44 million?
準備は朽ちない
研究の価値あり
忠誠を
This is gonna hurt.
始めましょう
Okay, thankfully it didn't hurt much.
優しくするね
Okay.
動じないでかくれんぼし答え
Ah, okay, now we need to go back to Fujuan and then heal her.
占い消化勝利
I need to. I have Brain in the Vat, which means after this ultimate, I get to use my ultimate again. Oh shoot! Live. Okay, he lived. Now, Brain in the Vat's going to be used because I'm going to kill something. Auspicious Star will be used, and I get to have my ultimate back. Auspicious Star, I have my ultimate back. Brain in the Vat works, which means my next ultimate is free as well. Fujuan live.
楽しいです
She lives, but barely. He summons. Erudition Pathway. We have two ultimates. One ultimate. Second ultimate from Brain in the Vat. Third ultimate from Auspicious Star. Fourth ultimate from Brain in the Vat again. Sorry, Fujuan dies. But the fourth ultimate brings it home. Oh, frick me! Golden Gears is never not close, man. Oh. See, even with Fujuan at like what near 10k HP. I almost died. She did die. She died twice. Even with Fujiwara at 10k HP, she died twice. And I was doing like, was that 55? Was that 44 million damage? Did I see correctly? Is she E2? No, she's E0. But yeah. Oh, that was like, that's the hardest difficulty. That's the hardest difficulty. Like, let me find it. That's the hardest difficulty. This is C12. I have all of these debuffs on, right? You are most probably going to do C0, in which case it's going to be much easier. Like, Argenti won't have 20 million HP per HP bar. But yeah. Like, these are all debuffs that give you extra rewards by doing them. But they are debuffs nonetheless, and you don't need to do this. But frick me. Like, the only reason the reason I was able to do that is because the Elation pathway buffed my damage so much. Like, you saw how much damage I was doing. That vulnerability was a damage multiplier. The aftertaste was doing so much damage. Like, my game lagged when you saw that. And then with Auspicious Star and Brain in the Vat from the Hunt and Erudition pathway, I kept on getting my ult back in the back. That's just how it was. Ah. I've cleared C10 with Qingzhui and Fujiwara easy. Yeah, the room was 84%. That's multiply all damage by 1.84. So I was basically without the vulnerability blessing, I was doing half as much damage. That one blessing doubled my damage. Yeah, the blessing that makes ult follow-ups is definitely why Elation is the strongest, in my opinion. Because the Elation pathway, let me go over it. The Elation pathway is overtuned. The Elation pathway is balanced around the fact that it's buffing follow-ups, and follow-ups aren't supposed to hit hard. Because, like, if you look at the white, this is incredible. Like, if you look at, I don't know, if you look at Destruction, Destruction only gives 5% attack. This is 30% and at maximum 42% attack. Then you look at Elation pathway, and this is already giving 54% damage bonus. And at this stage, it's already giving 108% damage bonus. Elation blessings are overtuned because they're supposed to buff follow-ups. But the moment you get Cat's Cradle, the moment you get Cat Cradle, everything changes. Like, all of a sudden, you're doing so, like, your ults are now follow-ups. I know, I'm very fluent in Japanese. I've trained my whole life. So the moment you get Cat's Cradle, all of these overtuned Elation blessings now trigger for your ultimates, and all of these Elation blessings are overpowered because they're balanced around the fact that it's supposed to be for follow-ups, not for ultimates. Hence why I definitely think Elation is the strongest. Like, for example, if these aftertastes ticked, let's say this is like 3 aftertastes are equal to an ultimate, like an extra ultimate hit. So okay, these are, what, 5 extra aftertaste hits. Then we get this one, which will make it so it's 10 extra aftertaste hits. So much is going on. Yeah, sure as I'll talked a lot. Frick me. Yeah. Thank you for my explanation. I hope it did. I'm tempted to do like an actual video to go into in-depth into Golden Gears, but the dice customization there's just so much stuff going on here. Like, there's so much different dices you can pick. This, like, you'd have to give me like a full hour dedicating to helping you specifically. But all you need to know is that since you're picking the occurrence extrapolation, since you're picking this one, pick the dice that affect occurrences. So this one transforms things into a reward domain, so you want reward, occurrence, and other occurrence. This one lets you copy it, so you can have more occurrences. This one lets you buff up an occurrence domain, so you get either double occurrences, or you get a choice out of 3 different occurrences you want. This one I have specifically because of C12. In C12, it makes it so you will be debuffed by a negative curio every single wave. With this dice, I could sell that curio and get money for it, but you don't need this. You can swap this out for another occurrence dice if you want. But yeah, because you're doing all this stuff in Golden Gears and all this other stuff, you get such ludicrous damage numbers. It's so fun. I love everything about it. I definitely think I'll end stream here as well, because there's a lot of talking. There's 3 days, or well, 2 days and a couple hours until Robin releases. So I'll see you all later. I'll definitely be streaming on Tuesday, and I'll also be streaming the moment 2.2 goes live as well. So I hope you all are there for that. I'll be seeing you then. See you later.